We need to up our game and shit. We need to do comedy butt naked, right?
Saying his goodbyes. He blew his eye socket off and his eyeball fell out.
White women keep kidnapping us. Y'all seen The Blind Side?
Aren't you glad we have that disclaimer at the beginning of the episode?
It's going to come in handy for this episode. This episode of the Voice Party Podcast is brought to you by Rich City Rides. Ride further, ride together. Get your ride on with Rich City Rides.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all around the world, it's time for everyone's favorite podcast, The Voice Party. To my immediate left, we have comedian extraordinaire Corday Snell.
Wave at the camera, Corday.
On the boards, the most amazing producer in the history of everything, Phil Spooner.
Oh, hey, what's cracking, crackers?
To my immediate right, my co-host and also comedian extraordinaire, JD. And our intrepid guests, introducing for the first time on the Voice Party today, Art and Shivaan.
Tell us your last names.
Ready to interview.
That was a crazy intro, man. That was a crazy intro. Tell us your full names.
My full name is Artur Galistian.
Okay. I just don't do the long version.
Not the whole full, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. RG. Come on. Wait, Shivaan?
Shivaan.
Is it just Shivaan?
Shivaan. I used to go by just Shivaan.
Yeah.
Right? And then Stroy was like, yo, what's your last name? I was like, Nadan. He's like, oh, that rhymes.
What's your last name?
Nadan.
Ladon?
Yeah, so Shivaan Nadan.
Oh, yeah.
I would go
Okay.
by Shivaan Nadan.
I would believe it if you told me it was just Shivaan, though.
Yeah.
Like, you got that look, you know?
He only has a first name.
Yeah.
Like
And I like how you guys teamed up because you're both like ethnically ambiguous, kind of. You guys look like you're part of like System of a Down.
Armenian. Armenian. That's my people.
Yeah. That's what I like about your little like partnership.
I just put a story on my Instagram where I said, am I white though? Like I was really asking people and it was like, yes, no. And then third option was like, you're retarded, bro. Everybody said you're retarded.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair.
Yeah, I know a little bit. But he's autistic.
Well, no, this dude. All right, so I met you guys through comedy, right?
Yeah. Yes.
You've been doing comedy for like you
Almost
said
2 years
almost
now.
2 years now.
Yeah.
But you started like I saw you've had your art shows. I don't know if we could like this is not just hobby type shit. You guys see that?
Some light work.
That's expertise is what that is.
How did this happen? Tell us a story about how you started drawing. Like, we'll get to the comedy in a bit. I saw this shit and I was like, damn, dude, are you sure you want to do comedy?
So, 10 years ago, I went to New York, right? Pursuing like acting and comedy. But I was just fucking around, man. I went to, first time living outside, out of my parents' house. I was just like, damn, this was wild. So comedy was the last thing I did in New York.
Yeah.
I was at a party, like a house party, and somebody slipped me some acid.
That's how some of the best stories start.
No, they just gave it to me.
Okay.
They're like, hey, here. It was like a Halloween.
Welcome to New York, brother.
Yeah, it was like a Halloween theme. Like everybody was dressed as an animal and shit. I was like, I don't know if today would be the right time to take acid.
Wait, like one of those like Eyes Wide Shut parties, kind of?
Not really, like a jungle theme party.
Oh, like a furry party.
Yeah, it was a house party, man.
Okay.
Broke-ass house party.
Broke-ass house party.
Okay.
Yeah, and somebody gave me an acid. And I was like, I don't know if I want to take this right now. So I put it in my pocket. And then the next day I woke up, I was like, hey, I have a tab of acid in my pocket. Like, let me try this. So I was in my apartment by myself. Nobody was in the house, and I took it, man.
That's better. By yourself.
Yeah. And man, shit changed, yo. I saw like I had white walls, and I just saw like little characters running around. I was like, man, I'm gonna draw that.
Oh, that's where this came from?
Yeah.
Oh shit! And that's the origin story of the art.
It's like Spider-Man, but like self-induced.
That was Into the Spider-Verse right there.
He went in. He didn't have the powers. He could just see the Spider-Verse. That's crazy.
Drugs are
man.
good. Do drugs.
So this
Easy
is like
talent.
this is the best like advertisement I've heard for acid.
Acid, I'm telling you, it's not for everybody. But
Nope.
man, if
Yeah. So like, how long have you guys been working together? Because I just did your show. What was it?
Last month.
Last month.
January.
It was like
Actually, 2 months ago now. Yeah.
It was one of the most cracking shows I've ever done.
Hell yeah.
Hella people. Food was great, and the audience was like all there for jokes. It was rowdy. Like it seemed rowdy, but they were cracking. It was a dope show, man. How did you guys join forces? Like, hey, no one knows what I am. No one knows what you are. Listen, how did that happen?
He approached me. He was like, "Hey, you trying to do a show? I got a friend that I don't know what's the relationship with Paina."
My boy used to work there, so he knows the owners, he knows the manager. We used to go there and like hang out and like drink with him. So like, I've been around the venue.
Big ass place.
Yeah. That's what scared me, because I was like, if there's like 50 people there, it's gonna feel empty. You need like 100 people. You need to pack it out. But yeah, that's how it came about. I was there on a date actually, and then I ran into the manager who I knew, and I was like, damn, we should do a comedy show here. So I hit up my boy.
You're trying to flex in front of your date. Hey, baby.
I was like, yeah, I know people, you know. I know.
The owner knows me. Hey, can I do an open mic here?
Pack it out every
In the bathroom. But yeah, that's how it came about. We just had a mutual connection.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is this your first time producing a show?
Yeah, so we do that every month. So we did our second one on Thursday.
Okay.
This past Thursday. And then we started another one in the Mission at Skylark
Damn.
on 16 in Valencia.
So you guys are like you're breaking out from Hella Funny, doing your own thing, huh?
The funny thing is, I just became a member of Hella Funny.
Oh, damn. You did?
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations, man. How's that been?
It's been cool, man.
Did you get jumped in?
Kinda.
How's the process of becoming like, what do you get initiated? We never had anyone share that story of how you get.
Yeah, I don't know. Stroy just asked me. He's like, "Hey, how long you been fucking with us?"
That's the process.
I'm like, man, I think I met you last year.
Hey, you know what? You're due up for initiation. Like,
I'm grateful, bro. Shout out
Nice.
to Stroy Moy.
hell yeah.
Hella funny.
You've been a member for what? How long now?
Well, he just asked me. I mean, you know what? Inducted me. What? I don't know how. What?
You got signed.
you
I got
to the
I got
label.
jumped in like a month ago. But
You got
I've been
you
fucking
got a
with
mic tattoo or something?
Yeah. Hella funny. You want to see my tattoo?
Yeah.
ASAP.
Hella funny.
Hella funny.
Yo,
Funny life. Funny life.
sorry. What?
No, you're telling your that's how you got jumped in?
I met Stroy like almost 2 years ago, like 2 months doing into comedy, right?
Oh shit.
Here in the Bay Area, I was like,
Because you produce a couple of their shows, right?
Yeah.
With Mo Greens.
Mo Greens every Friday. Do I look at the
Right there. Look it right there.
every Friday?
Greens.
Mo Greens, 9th and Market Street, 8:00.
We were there last time.
Yeah,
It
you
got
pulled up.
exciting in the streets.
That's right.
Fucking, I don't know if you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there was a shooting where we were saying bye to each other. It was a funny thing because it wasn't until someone said we should get out of here. We just saw bullets hit the concrete,
Yo.
and then like the sparks. We saw that.
I know. I ain't never seen crackheads run so fast. They're like, woo.
Yeah, it was kind of exciting. Because we saw the bullets hit, and then like we all just kind of got behind your car like that was gonna stop.
How close were you?
We were close,
block- bro,
we saw whoever got shot. I don't know if you saw, but like they were laid out.
Damn.
And then the cops, when I left,
Oh,
the
they actually
cops-
got someone.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
The cops, like 4 or 5 cop cars, were like blocking that corner.
That's wild.
We didn't see that all the way, I guess, but we just were like on alert, bro. Like, you know.
There was nowhere near Mo Greens.
No, it was down the street. I just want to make it clear. Mo Greens is totally safe.
It's a friendly,
It's a
fun
trip.
show.
The shit you got to walk through to get to shows in San Francisco.
In San Francisco. Oh, my
Like,
God, man.
All the time.
All the time. Anything like that ever? You guys ever? Because you guys do all shows in SF. What's the craziest thing you've had to go through to get to a show? Or
That was one of them.
that's one of them for sure.
For sure.
There's a lot of like crazy people that'll come to show. Like that happened at Mo Greens where like an audience member just wouldn't shut the fuck up. They were just like on shit.
So
like-
a Karen.
No, like
No, they're, like,
methed
packed
out Karen.
Yeah.
So a Karen.
Not all Karens are methed out.
Hey, get them to talk.
Well, it's just a trip because like some comics aren't even coming to SF no more, like famous comics,
Because of that?
because of how crazy supposedly it's gotten.
And the crowds in SF are like different, you know?
Yeah.
They're like tight. It's a lot of ooh.
Yeah. Name names, JD. Who ain't coming?
Oh
to SF?
no, just like all those famous people that like say they like Bobby Lee just said I won't go to SF no more.
I see that when they put out their tours and I look at like, the cities, it's not, there's San Francisco, a lot of times
like,
not there.
I can't name names. Anybody know names? I just know the Bobby Lee thing that he said, but that's supposedly a thing that like they won't, like Joe Rogan's talked about it, he won't go anymore. But I mean, I don't know, like for you guys, is it a safe place to do comedy?
I feel like if you're like aware enough and you're not being a dumbass, I think it's cool.
Yeah. I've never had anything crazy happen at an actual show.
Oakland, my car got bipped twice at shows. So
Yeah.
But then again, fucking see the car you drive, that makes sense.
What kind of car you drive?
it's a rental.
Yeah, you don't go to East Oakland with that car. Come on, dude. You
I have a
fucking.
totally different experience because I drive a 04 Accord, Honda Accord, and nobody fucks with my shit. Yo.
Oh.
Direct condolences.
Hey, you need a lock on that thing. I had a Honda 1987 Honda Accord. That shit got stolen from Contra Costa College.
Oh,
This is
man, I
easier to
thought-
steal too.
Yeah, that's why we like you ain't got bips because they could just steal your entire car.
They're like, I don't need the whole car.
Exactly. They was like,
I don't have this. I don't have the time to steal a whole car today.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna take this backpack real quick.
God forbid.
Yeah.
we live next to each other, so I would just ride with him wherever we go. He just walks
Oh
me.
yeah.
So that's
Well,
it.
but I mean, you're gonna just take BART everywhere.
I do that.
Yeah.
Especially when I go to Oakland, just hop on BART.
Especially going to shows. If you
Yeah.
could take BART, fucking.
Where y'all live?
San Francisco.
Oh, y'all live in San Francisco.
So he's
That
in
makes
Daly
sense,
City. I'm right by Daly City.
Oh,
It's
okay.
upstate.
Yes, it's
Give us your address. What's your address?
I don't live in a nice place, so you could come through.
no. I just wasn't sure if they lived in SF or like somewhere else near BART, because BART is from here to San Jose, so that's why I was wondering.
Oh yeah. But you.
But I'm by Daly City, so I could just go BART right there.
You go everywhere,
Yeah.
like in the Bay right now to do comedy, right? Yeah. So like for like, I don't know. Sometimes though, like if it's somewhere where like I might get bipped, I just like man, like I leave my car dirty on purpose.
Right.
And it kind of looks like, oh fuck, look at this shit. Like this probably looks dirty in here. I don't want to touch this shit.
Or this person living in here, kind of a thing.
Huh?
Kind of
Yeah, it
person
looks
living in
like
there.
my car sometimes looks like I live in it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that stops. And I haven't fixed a crack in my light, and I think that keeps like.
That's his excuse. He's like, no, I'm doing this on purpose.
What kind of car you drive?
Drive a Ford. We'll keep it at that.
Is it a pickup truck?
Ford 4Runner.
It's a lower pickup truck.
Yeah, let's go.
V8.
Let's get back to your art. Nah, but it is a fucking risk going to shows out here sometimes.
sure.
Especially when I got bibbed, they didn't take shit, they just broke my window.
Yeah.
And I hate that because it's like, at least take something, bro.
For real.
You know?
Make it worth it.
You make it worth
For
it
you.
for yeah.
At that point, you just bipping my car to be spiteful.
Out of
Not okay.
Yeah, no. Did they take anything from you when they bipped you?
No. One time they stole my backpack that had my frisbee golf frisbees.
You play frisbee golf, dude?
Yeah, I started during the pandemic.
What the heck is frisbee?
It's the whitest thing I do.
It
It's
is.
like golf, but you throw frisbees.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
It's ultimate frisbee put into
For
golf
millionaires.
terms.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
It's like after like hacky sack starts getting
Yeah.
played out, then you do.
Yeah.
So
So you
instead
are
of-
rich.
So
Is he rich? No.
Hey, the first time I met him, yeah, I was like,
How many laundromats does your family own?
8.
Now we're into hookah lounges. That's
Oh
what
yeah, hookah.
Right. So they own 17.
I'm sorry. And you must have owned a liquor store in the East Coast. I know you did.
see, we're from Fiji, bro. We don't. like,
yeah.
Fiji Indians, we don't get down.
You guys are like the Mexicans
Yeah,
of.
pretty much, bro.
Yeah.
We were mechanics, and you know, my dad's he paints cars, bro.
You born in Fiji?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How old were you when you moved out here?
10.
Bro.
I was 10 years old.
So that's why I asked you. Like, I fucked around with this guy once. We went outside to do like a cigarette break. I'm like, hey dog, you ain't got to do that accent. It's just I know you got a Fiji accent. You ain't got to do that shit right here, man. Come
The
on.
Indians from Fiji don't even have their accent.
I know. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Like my dad doesn't talk like this.
Yeah, different countries, so naturally.
I know.
Wait, tell him when you tried to do the Indian accent, and they're like, he tried to do like an Indian accent on stage, and some girl was like, "That's not believable at all."
Indian girl told me.
What did she say like that? Come on,
She's
dog.
like, yeah, you can do better than that.
You can do
what's
a
your
better
Indian
Indian accent than that. What's your culture, sir?
What's your Indian accent sound like? Can you is it like your default? What's your default?
But see,
I'm sorry.
the Indian it's weird. Like the Indians in Fiji talk different. It's
Like how?
I can't even explain it.
Because it's not like
When you do
Indian.
it,
no,
Indian.
it's not.
It's like Islander shit, right?
Yeah,
It's like more island style.
Yeah. I mean, we've been there for like 170 years now. You know.
Oh yeah, the accent go.
Oh yeah.
That accent go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you as you was asking him, he was doing somewhat of like a Fijian accent.
I feel like it's never.
But you
Give us an
It
example.
wasn't, that wasn't a Fiji. I was trying to do the Indian.
okay.
Give us the Fiji real quick.
It's very like laid back. Like, what are you doing? You know, like the.
It's like Jamaican-ish.
Kava. Yeah, like you want to drink the kava.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Like we're gonna go to the store.
It's like a Mexican speaking English.
Really?
That's kind of like where you sounding like, hey, bye, my friend.
Yeah,
I'll do the landscaping for $200.
But the hello, how you doing? Nah, that's gone.
You don't do that one. No.
I mean, I try to do it on the stage. You know, try to put on like the Indian.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because he has a bid or he used to do it, where he would go on stage talking an Indian accent, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Nah, I don't talk like that."
But then, yeah. somebody
That's why I
else
was
that-
like, come on, bro. You don't got to do that black accent with me no more. Because I thought you were black the first time I saw you, like
That's
black
funny.
dude.
I thought that too.
Yeah. But, and then I was like, oh shit, this guy, what the fuck is he? Like, you could be Mexican, literally.
Yeah.
I mean, not really, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was wondering.
and I thought this motherfucker was Mexican. Take
Because I
off
was
your
wearing
hat.
the flannel.
Take off your hat. Like, yeah, this dude looks like he's Pitbull stunt double.
I thought it was white.
You thought he was white?
Yeah.
I don't know what I am. I don't know what Armenians are.
What
I
are
guess we're
Armenians?
like,
Oh, okay.
He's Armenian.
I'm Armenian.
See?
Yeah.
See?
So, some people say Middle Eastern, others say European. We're like right on the
European.
border of like Middle East and Europe.
You're
European.
Do you know Kim Kardashian? I'm sorry.
that's my cousin.
That's the only like. That's the only like. What? That's the most famous Armenian,
Which
right?
is sad, bro. Like went through this genocide, survived, and our representation is Kim Kardashian. That's fucked up, dude.
one of the most disliked hot persons.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
What
you're
a
not,
legacy.
and you're not helping that much either. Let's be honest. And then who's the most famous Fijian?
Vijay Singh, the golfer.
Who?
The golfer. I don't know if you guys
okay.
remember.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
But they were pretty good at rugby. You guys don't follow rugby like that. But
See, you guys-
Fiji's like big in rugby.
Big in rugby.
Kick
What about
You guys got to start like a system of it down, man.
not the baseball game? What is it? The cricket. What about cricket?
No.
No, you're not big in cricket?
No.
That's Indian.
Indian. Okay.
Oh, that's
I
right.
was just asking. I don't know. So.
Yeah.
That's an Indian, more Indian and like European, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever get down on like what was it the one you said? Oh, rugby.
Rugby and soccer is big.
Rugby and soccer is big in Fiji.
Yeah.
You never got into that.
Nah.
Come on, dude. You got to stick to your roots, dog.
Hell no. I was a disappointment to my dad. You don't play soccer?
You don't play soccer. You don't own a hookah lounge. What's wrong with you, dog?
It was
Oh
wild.
no, hookah lounge would be you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the most racist shit. Over here. I'm sorry, dude. Tell me a little bit more about yourselves that the listeners like could get to know you.
Very broad question.
I like long walks.
I like watching the sunset at the beach.
All right. How did you guys start stand up?
Yeah.
One at a time.
All right, I always been like a big fan, and I actually started like writing jokes, but I never went on stage. And I remember one day I was at home, I was like feeling depressed, and I was just scrolling through Instagram, and I literally got an ad for an open mic, and it was at Devil's Acre. They don't even do it anymore. I think they only did it like once or twice, and I was like, I'm gonna try it. And I
Devil's?
went there, yeah,
Here in the Bay?
North Beach.
Oh,
in
okay,
SF.
okay.
And then I went there, met the comics, and then I've been doing it damn near every day since.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay. So it all cut because of depression.
Yeah, and the Instagram ads. So.
Should have went to therapy instead, bro.
Yeah, it got worse, bro. It got worse.
I don't think that ever helps. This dude hit me up once. He's like, "Hey man, I can't afford therapy, and I think I'm funny. How do I do stand up?" I'm like,
Don't.
I was like, go to therapy, bro. Find a way to get that shit for free. This shit will leave you worse.
Because if you're broke, you start stand up, you'll be more broke. Right?
Exactly,
That shit-
yeah.
A lot of times you lose money going to the shows.
Yeah.
You know.
And all it takes is one laugh for you to be like, oh,
Yeah.
you know, like I want to do it again.
Start chasing the monkey.
Yeah.
Do you guys know comics that do therapy?
That do therapy?
Yeah.
Corday either does or knows what.
I do therapy. Yeah.
You do therapy?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Like, you haven't done it?
I don't know how to go. Like I don't have medical or nothing like that.
You know?
Oh, okay. If you know medical, it's hard. But also, I think they have an online BetterHelp, because like this
Sounds like you're plugging a sponsor. BetterHelp.com.
Yeah, BetterHelp.com. It's like, you know, so that helps. It helps more.
Bro, I tried it once and it was like virtual over Zoom, and then she gave me homework to do after.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not doing that. She's like,
What was
what?
the homework, if you don't mind me asking?
I forgot what it was. It was like write down how you feel every day, like 1 to 10, like how anxious are you and all that. I was like, I told her like honestly, I'm not gonna do it. And she was like, let's unpack that. And that was it. It was just like one session.
Hey man, you know, in order to work on yourself, you got to do homework. You gotta figure out what's your triggers. That's why you should wake up every day. Because I used to do that. Like how do you feel today? Or how rate yourself and stuff like that. But I remember I was put in like a therapy group where they realized that I probably shouldn't be here, because people who was like scale of 1 to 10, what are you? I'm like a 1 today, and I'm over here coming like I was a 9. I was a 9 before we started sharing.
I'm having a great time.
Exactly.
Wait, it was a group, so there's like other people?
It was a group kind of.
Did you try to make them laugh and shit? Were you like cracking jokes?
I wasn't doing stand-up at the time, but I actually was trying to like keep like a positive like thing going on, and then it was like, I think we're gonna move you because like this is maybe like not your scene, and I was like, yeah, I don't. Ooh, it was a lot.
I did therapy as a kid. Like, my parents got concerned because at one point I used to have I went for a while having hella anxiety attacks, like in a row, and I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't eating, I lost weight, and I was like 11.
Damn, you lost weight? That's concerning.
I know, they were like, whoa, something's wrong here. and I had like hella anxiety for like my teens, and I did therapy like a few times, and they were like asking me, what are your nightmares? I'm like, how? Like hella like questions that were like, the fuck am I doing here? Why is this bitch asking me about it? But then I stopped, but it's a trip whenever like, because I had nephews who had like similar like anxiety, you know, when I was in my early 20s. They're like, hey, you should talk to your nephew because he's having the same issues you had with anxiety. And it's like, that doesn't mean I can fucking, you know? It's like, hey, talk to your cousin, you know, give him some advice. Like, start drinking, homie.
Some kind of support.
Start smoking weed.
Have you considered stand-up comedy?
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, that's that. You say you trying to do it too?
I'm trying, yeah.
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 I mean,
Bro,
there's-
I have anxiety like a motherfucker to this day, bro. And right before
Is that what you smoke?
cigarettes,
Or
weed
okay.
too, weed. Yeah, I smoke weed all day. every
What if
day.
you do it until you can't smoke weed no more?
What?
What if the therapist is like,
This
weed
whole-
is giving you anxiety?
Yeah, what if they
I'm like,
fix you?
oh, I'll stop doing-
Are you sure? What if they fix you and then
I
you
do
don't
want to
smoke
take
weed?
a break just so I can get back that high back. You know what I mean?
There you
That's
go.
like the worst reason. No,
I've
but
known him for a year. I've never not seen him high.
really?
Yeah, man.
You think it's because of the anxiety?
I think so.
But do you think maybe sometimes also you're high all the time, then your body reacts by having anxiety because you're high all the time?
Like it's a vicious cycle, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like paranoia. I know like sometimes weed makes you paranoid. So
Yeah.
you smoke to get away from anxiety, but now you're just paranoid about everything else. So then anxiety comes back around, like you said, vicious circle.
That's why I don't smoke as much. It actually gives me anxiety now. Like if I smoke, I'm just in my head all the
Oh, I get hella anxiety
Yeah.
from smoking.
I don't get anxiety, bro. That 5 minutes right before your name is called, you know, getting up on stage.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ooh, that shit almost makes me
Yeah.
But you ever done that like without being high?
never.
No.
Might be a crutch.
Could be, bro. But I stopped drinking. Yesterday was my 8 months. No
Oh,
drinking,
I think
bro.
so. Yesterday my first day with
Nah.
No, congratulations,
Thank
man.
you,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, I used to get fucked up before getting on stage, man. But
That's a bad thing, 'cause
Yeah.
especially if you get hooked to do stand up.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you need
Right.
drink to get up, and then
That's how it was the first few months. Because the first time I did it, I like had a couple of drinks because I was nervous, and then it felt good. So I just kept drinking before I would go up, and I was like, I can't just do that.
yeah,
You know.
And that's where you end up fucking all of a sudden it's 5 years later, and it's
Yeah.
like I've been drinking like shit.
Exactly.
And when you drink, you kind of make like worse decisions where like fucking let's go to Winter Schnitzel at fucking 12 a.m.
Hey, that shit was fire, dude. They had po' boy sandwiches, bro. That shit was amazing. Don't ever shit on drinking and then decide to go to Winter Schnitzel. Yeah.
No. That's funny because I saw that clip kind of got like hella clicks.
Yeah.
It's literally, we were on our way back from a show.
Yeah.
And we were both talking about how we were going to be healthy now, bro. We're inspired. We were fucking inspired, bro.
Like I'm
tired of having to buy these big ass clothes. Yeah. Hell yeah, dog. Me too. I feel you. Then Wiener Schnitzel signed the big old W of the W of hopelessness. And then I say, Court, hey, look, there's a Wiener Schnitzel. And then I just feel the car moving like.
All right, after this.
Last one.
I mean, we're not gonna start at midnight. We gonna start in the morning.
I didn't even know Winter Schnitzel was up that late. Good Lord.
That's why I went. That's why I went.
And after we had like a few beers in us, so we were like, yeah, it was crazy. Then we saw a fucked up car accident.
But it was so like how you said, Winter Schnitzel was up that late. They closed at 2 a.m. So the Winter Schnitzel over here, it closes I think at like 7:30. So I had never seen a Wiener Schnitzel open this late.
I like how he knows the time.
But then it had a po' boy sandwich though.
We're about to test this car suspension right now.
What city was that in?
It was like
Elk Grove.
So it was like
we had a minute before coming home too.
So I was like hungry and usually like be a way to keep me up. But then I was like, yo, they got po' boy sandwiches. They got shrimp and shit like that. It was like the best Wiener Schnitzel.
And you don't ever want to be in the car with two hungry fat dudes.
Exactly. We're gonna start eating each other.
Stomachs start sounding like that fucking submarine that went to go look at the Titanic.
Because I was gonna stop to get something to eat anyway, but I just saw Wiener Schnitzel and I'm like, I'm gonna try right here. I'm gonna try
a po' boy at Winter Schnitzel. That's funny.
I got the chili cheese fries.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Po' boy was amazing too. That's why I got it.
So that's like the bad habits that you could develop from stand up.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was already in me before stand up. but you know what I mean? Like if we weren't doing, you ever think about that? If I wasn't doing stand up, I'd be in bed by 9 p.m.
I was gonna say that it fucks with your sleep too.
I wouldn't be drinking. I'd probably be up early to go to the gym the next day. Probably not, but let's just pretend. Let's just pretend.
Slightly
you ever think
more
about
likely.
Anything like that? Like stand up's done for you guys?
For sure, like the sleep. Because if we do like a late show, you get home like 10, 11. Let's say you get home 11. I can't sleep. I'm like running on so much energy.
Yeah.
So I need to like cool down. You end up going late. Yeah.
You got to take it out, bro.
Yeah.
Tap a nap.
Doesn't always help.
Tap a nap.
Yeah.
That sometimes you gotta like come down from the. Do you still feel that?
What?
Like when you come home after a good set, like you can't sleep for a while, or you can?
No, I can't. Sometimes it depends. It depends on how far the show was. Like sometimes,
like time to chill out.
You got time to chill out, relax.
Yeah. Like because you said like getting home at 11. Sometimes if you do a 2-show nighter, you might not get home till like 12:30,
1 p.m.
And then like maybe by that time you was hanging out, that show high kind of died down on the way home. Because usually live in like SF or like San Jose, sometimes Sacramento. By the time I get home, I am exhausted.
Yeah.
So still.
I started smoking cigarettes again too when I started stand up. Because I would get off the stage, and if you had a good set, I have so much fucking energy running. I'm like, I need to go outside and like.
Yeah.
But I stopped. I haven't smoked in like a few months.
You were smoking cigarettes for a while, right? Like I remember.
I did in college, and then I stopped, and I started stand up, and everybody, especially at open mics, you're waiting around. Everybody smoking. I started again.
And I think that's just like a habit. Like I kind of like I bump cigarettes from people. I think I bumped cigarettes from you before. Yeah. That's like a thing you do when you're like. Yeah. So there's a lot of bad habits you could start from fucking.
For sure.
From stand up, man. Like starting a podcast.
It's a bad habit.
You know what? Talking about like the coming down from does weed help with that? When like after a good show, like to come down, is that why you sometimes will smoke late?
Yeah, I just smoke weed every
It's just
hour.
part of it. It's part of it.
So
I've heard a story.
I do love like I know if like I'm about to go up 5 minutes, like in 5 minutes I'm about to go up. Like I love getting high, like just
right before.
Oh
shit.
smoking.
I can't do that. I can't perform high, bro.
No.
And I've had my best sets like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Total opposite for me.
Yeah,
last Friday I did Mo Green's, and I got high just being in the room.
Yeah, me too.
And then I went to another show. I got a guest set, and like I was just in my head. I was thinking about the jokes instead of just being present.
Yeah.
It was just not good. I didn't have fun.
Last time I did Mo Greens, I got up there and I was like, because I hella cotton mouth, and I ended my set early because I was just like my, you know when you got like dry mouth, and like your voice sounds hella, and I was like, that was my time. I don't know, thank you very much.
Bro, like a month ago, I was hosting it, and it was just so smoky in there. I got stupid lid, and I forgot that I was hosting, and I was literally just like chilling, and then there's nobody. I say, Shivaan's like, Art, you're hosting. I was like, oh shit, my bad. I kept calling the wrong comics up. Like I brought up the wrong comic that was supposed to come up. Like it was just a mess.
I think when I left, I went last. And I was like, enjoy the rest of your show. Bro. Then I was supposed to go to Cobb's after, and I just like, I gotta go home.
It's tough. It's tough to do that room.
Yeah. You know, I heard a story last week from a comics in Sacramento. Like this was the funniest like coming down from excitement of the show story I've ever heard. I can't say who the comics were, but basically these two comics at Laughs Unlimited got invited back. Do you know the story?
No, I just know the comics. I know.
They got invited back to audience member's house.
Oh shit!
A chick.
Oh shit!
Hey, you guys want to come back to our place and drink? And the two comics like, cool, all right. So they went, and they thought it was like a party with hella girls. It was just a girl and her dude. And then they're like, all right, whatever. So they're drinking, and then they finally, you know, they get their drinks, and then the couple finally comes and sits down. Okay, are you ready? And then they're like, what the fuck? And then the girl broke down what's wrong with their sets. She was like, one, you're too nice. You're too nice, though. Your whole demeanor, you got to change that. Oh my gosh. That joke you did, that's awful. Like, and it was just like, what the like, that was like the most like come
That's
down
funny
from any kind of excitement from this.
Did anybody else think threesome/orgy was about to happen?
I was like, all right. Well, she's
It's like, this the case. Okay, so I want to have sex with you, and you're going to have sex with my
We're
dude.
just
Like,
going to fuck you emotionally. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
that's good.
I had that happen the other day at Food. This audience member told me, "Oh, you were great. Your comedy is the perfect balance of really witty and really stupid." I'm like, thank you.
That's a Netflix special name.
You ever had any like backhanded compliments from audience members like that?
Yeah.
What some of the?
This lady is like, Shivaan, you're really funny, but you need to stop pretending like you're black. But the crazy thing is, the person who said that to me was a trans person.
Oh shit!
We're not touching that.
You should. If it was February, you're all good. Black History Month.
I was thinking June. I was like, what?
No, not June. February. So that was that recent or what? Because hey, you know what? I thought you were black the first time I saw you, bro. Yeah.
But I can't help it, man. I grew up around Filipinos.
Oh my God. who normally grew up around black people. So that's just,
I have a bunch of black friends too. I got a bunch of black friends too.
now you say that. A bunch means three.
I never heard someone use that word more than Filipinos, to be honest. Filipinos say that word to each other.
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah.
And you're
Mexicans do too, though.
No, but like Filipinos are at a different level, bro.
They both do.
Yeah. But some Mexicans, not all.
Yeah. I'll be like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, you've said it. You look like you say it.
We're talking about the N-word? We're talking about the N-word?
Yes.
Come on, man. February just ended. Let's wait a little bit.
Have you had any backhanded compliments like that from audience members?
I had somebody, I tried sitting down on stage because I thought it would look cool. And then this audience member came. She's like, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
That shit's lazy as fuck.
It is.
I thought it looked cool. But last night, after I had a good set and I was talking to these two girls, they were Fijian actually.
Damn.
And they're pretty cute.
Small
and
world.
I was like, I did pretty good. So I was
You
like,
sure they weren't black?
they did keep saying the N-word, so I don't know. But then I was like, who was your favorite comic? Because I felt like I did really good. And they go, Mark Neuer. I was like, fuck. All right, I gotta go.
Shout out Mark Neuer.
I was like, him? They're like, yeah. I was like, all right.
You ever, that does suck sometimes when like you see audience members leaving, and then like
Yeah.
and then like I was next to someone the other day. I think it was Tammy T. They're like, "Oh, you were really great," and then I'm behind her, and then they're like, "Excuse me."
That's funny.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Yo, Tammy still thinks I'm black because she still invites me to these black what do you call it? Like festivals and shit. Like
events.
Siobhan, make sure you sign up for this.
You should just go, bro.
I don't want to hurt.
Sign up.
I might hurt her
You can
feelings
be
if I
half.
tell her I'm not.
If you told me you're half, I'd believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like the natives and Fijians, right?
Yeah.
They're like African. They look
Oh,
African.
yeah. That's like
I'm sure there must have been some.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, heck yeah.
Skin complexion,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
That's what
Yeah.
Yeah. How did were you guys like growing up? Like, were you both like always funny? How did you decide to do stand up? Like, what got you? I mean, other than the fucking depression.
Yeah, I think humor was my crutch, especially when I first came to America because I didn't speak English.
you're foreign too?
Yeah, I
Oh,
came here when
shit.
I was 12.
No way.
Yeah, so I was born in Armenia, grew up in Russia, and then I moved here.
Where's your accent?
It's like a mix of Armenian and Russian.
No, but where is it, fool? Where is it?
No, I was just being funny because you was
where's my
asking him
accent?
about
I
his
do have
accent.
an accent though, so I thought you were
do?
asking.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
A little bit.
I can pick it up, yeah.
But you were 12 when you moved here?
Yeah. So I was like cracking jokes to like, bond with the kids.
Did you have a Russian accent when you first got
Yeah,
here?
like a thick one.
So what part of Russia did you live in?
Like, would you know if I told you?
I probably would.
I might have an idea.
It's
Odessa?
a city called Krasnodar, which is like southern
I got
Russia.
cousins there. what is it called?
Krasnodar.
Cross the guard.
Yeah.
Is it still Russia today?
Yeah.
No, you know what I, cause like,
Brexit.
yeah.
No, Russia's expanding, bro. They're taking other countries. Everything is Russian.
You still have family over there?
Yeah, a lot, and it sucks because I can't visit them, which pisses me off because I do these jokes about like Russia invading Ukraine, right?
Yeah.
And then the audience always groans. They're like, "Ooh," and I'm like, "Fuck you guys, it doesn't affect you." Like I feel that personally,
These
and
are my
I'm joking about it,
experiences.
and you're getting uptight about it.
So
Shut
let
the
me
fuck
ask,
up.
since you've spent some time in Russia living there as a citizen, sort of, I would imagine. Do you have citizenship?
Yeah, dual.
Okay. So are you like rooting for your home team? Like, yeah, let's take them over.
Nah,
Conquer.
Nah,
Or you
I
just like,
imagine.
yo,
because Russia fucked over Armenia too. So I'm like,
Who like did the Armenian genocide thing?
Turks.
Who was, it was
Turkey,
Turks.
yeah.
So you got beef with Turkey.
yeah, a little.
So you don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
gobble, gobble, motherfucker.
I'm sorry. No,
cried.
so that but Russia did too, right?
No, but like recently there was a war, and they were like our ally. They were supposed to help out, and they didn't. So they're like,
Do you keep up with that?
Yeah.
With like the politics
yeah,
of
the
Armenia?
geopolitics. Yeah.
So like, did your family first move to LA? Because LA, there's hell Armenians. No. So you guys,
But there is hell Armenians here in Glendale.
they got like
It's
gangs
wild.
and shit out there.
Bro, yeah.
And
they used
got
to
like a Sereno gang.
Yeah,
that's
they're-
so true. That's why when I saw you were bald and
Yeah.
Armenian, like, is this fool from LA?
I actually looked into that. They actually roll up to the Serenos. Like they're
Yeah.
part of the same organization.
Yeah, I mean, not that.
Yeah, we're not affiliated.
We're not saying, but it's just a trip that like they have like the 13 on their fucking.
But they used to
gang.
beef. The Mexican and Armenian gangs
Yeah.
used to beef in LA, and then they squashed it and became one.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. When I first saw that you were Armenian and you're bald,
Come together.
that's the first thing that came to my mind. Like,
now.
oh shit.
Yeah, a lot of people think I'm Latino. Actually, I get that a lot.
Does it ever help?
No.
You know what I mean? Like people thinking you might be Mexican. Like you look like you speak Spanish. I don't see the white thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Like
See, this is the thing. It's always like divided. Some people are like, he's definitely white, and other people are like,
I
he's
thought
not.
he was when I first met him.
You
I
thought he was white?
Yeah. Maybe the way he was dressed. He had some dress shoes and.
oh yeah.
I thought he was white, then Mexican. Then I was like, he's something else.
But
Spicy white.
but white dudes don't really wear dress shoes.
No, the way he was dressed.
Like in the Bay.
Oh, well.
If he was dressed like a
it was
they
like
wear, like,
business. It was
Allbirds.
business. It was.
Yeah, business.
It's
Yeah.
coming off work.
No white people wear dress shoes in Berkeley. There we go.
They
Some
go
of them don't
barefoot,
even
bro.
work.
If he was wearing
Flip-flop sandals. Yeah.
people wearing New Balances with fucking
Oh, I see.
with
Some
North,
khakis.
a North Face jacket
And some khakis, yeah.
Then he's like, oh, that's a white dude for sure,
yeah.
for sure.
Bro, I went to college in Santa Cruz, and there's literally people like getting on the bus without shoes on.
That
And
makes
I'm
sense.
like, what the fuck is this, dude?
Yeah.
It's just
That's
leaving the
Santa
beach.
Cruz.
Yeah.
That's Santa Cruz as fuck.
I was like, all right, I'm not that white. Like,
Yeah.
there's levels to this shit. It's a spectrum.
Speaking of spectrum,
Fuck you.
I feel like you don't talk about like in your comment. You have like a page for your art, but you don't ever like they don't mesh.
I
like,
know. I should talk about it.
or not talk, but like you don't promote your art on your comedy page. I just feel like it's all coming from the same place.
I'm just lazy, man. For real.
Maybe just high.
Maybe just time.
You think so?
Maybe don't do it for a month. Can you do it?
The only time I don't smoke is when I'm sleeping.
Whoa, jeez.
Bro, I wake up and then the day just continues, yo.
He said he rolls a blunt before he goes to bed, so when he wakes up, it's ready to go.
Well, you can bake, huh?
Yeah, man.
I think this is like beyond my.
But I think that's what gives me the creativity, though, to do all this stuff, bro.
I disagree, bro.
You think so?
I disagree.
I think it's acid.
No. I think this is already in you. The weed is just kind of like. I don't think, for me, I don't know. I don't think any kind of substance is responsible for the shit you do. Like, if this guy drinks, the comedy isn't. It was already there.
Right.
I think that's like a whole. I'm just.
All that does is just release inhibitions that keep you from doing it in the first place.
Sometimes.
Nope.
I think I'm charging you for this. All right. This is part of your first therapy session.
I think what it is like you already have this kind of stuff in
Yeah.
it, and then it's like wrapped up like in a package, and then smoking weed just helps you open it up. But it was always there.
And it also kind of like probably relaxes that part of your brain that's like, I'm not good enough to do this.
Yeah,
Damn,
could
you're not
be.
gonna make me
I
stop
love you.
smoking weed.
You're loved here.
This is an intervention. You set me up.
This is not the voice part. This is your intervention.
Watch him
What the hell?
He stops smoking weed. He gets an Indian accent all of a sudden. Just turns into a different person.
Yeah. He gets in a tech.
That's funny.
Fucking stops doing comedy.
Yeah.
Right? Y'all want me to do that?
Are you afraid of that? Like you do therapy and like all of a sudden you don't want to do comedy no more?
Nah, man.
Oh, okay.
That wouldn't-
Because I actually talked to someone who said that was one of their, but what if I'm not funny no more? What if all these problems are making me good at comedy? Like that sounds.
I think it'll
like a
make you
true
better if you
tortured
let that go, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. By that one person, I'm talking about me. No, but yeah, no, dude, this is pretty fucking good, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Like, you got to be bored as fuck. No, I'm just kidding. Is it
lot of
come
free
from
time,
boredom
yeah,
or because you
like-
want to recreate like the shit you see?
Boredom, bro. Boredom. I have a lot of free time.
Spice it up.
Yeah.
It really boredom?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Are you on your phone a lot at all, or do you just like?
Obviously not.
Well, no. That's why I asked, because I'm like to have the sit down capabilities and doing it. I'm like,
Because there's a lot of details, man.
So I'm like, are you on your, like, when instead of like most people are like on their phone constantly, it's like you pick up and you just start drawing immediately. That's how you pass the time. Versus like we're all just like on our phones, and you just over here just like with a sketch.
No, you're good. You look at it because it doesn't really show. That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Incredible. Just
Do you have art shows?
Yeah. I
You
do
should
like,
put an art show together, bro.
Yeah.
I'll help you with it if you want.
for sure, man.
Yeah,
I would love to.
That's
I would
fucking
love
dope, man. Do you have any other talents outside of comedy? You fuck.
I don't even think comedy's a talent, bro. I'm trying. Nah, bro.
No, that's dope. You don't have to show it, bro. It's cool. We'll, I just wanted you guys to see it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I was looking at the monitor.
Oh, no,
I was doing like a kind of a 2-in-1 stone sort of thing.
I got you. Oh man, anything you guys got coming up? This won't come out for a month, but anything you guys want to plug? Like,
Incredible.
is there you got a show that you do? Mo Greens, you said every Friday.
Yeah, but
Every Friday.
every Friday, but
shit.
That's Crazy Comedy. We do shows every month.
That's the name of your company now, right?
Yeah. So we do every Wednesday at Skylark,
Skylark.
16 in Valencia, and then every last Thursday is Paina.
Every last Thursday.
Yeah. So next one is going to be end of March.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw the pictures from the last one where Bryant was headlining. That shit was dope. But I thought, man, I'm glad I did the first one, because usually after the first one, there's like 15 people. Like most shows, people produce. They like the first show's like the good one.
Yeah.
Then
Because
like,
a lot of friends come out and shit.
Yeah.
No, the first one we probably had like 120 people. This last one maybe we had like 90, but it was still full.
It looked
There
full.
wasn't really empty seats. And Brian killed it, bro. He was so good. It was fun.
It was 120 people the first one?
Something like that, because we had seats for like 110, and then there was like standing room because we ran out of seats, and it was dope. And we have like a DJ that plays songs, walkout music, all that. It's pretty lit. And the venue takes care of the comics, gives us food, drinks.
Hell yeah.
And you got another one, you said?
End of March 28th. Yeah.
Who's the headliner for that day?
I don't know. I haven't booked it yet.
Oh shit, man! Right across from you, somebody that
I'm available.
I got you.
Appreciate it.
What do you think you came here, bro? Why do you think I invited you?
No, I did a show. I remember I did a show, and you and Kasim were on it.
Yeah.
And I had a pretty good set, and then you two went on, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta go home and write more, man." You guys fucking destroyed.
Was that the Saturday one?
Savoy.
Savoy?
Beach, yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Where?
I don't know, but North Beach, but it's like up the street from the Condor Club.
Yeah.
So like, dude, probably like, I was pissed I didn't record that set.
It was so good.
Bro, it was probably
That happens sometimes where you're like, fuck, I didn't record my.
probably my best set in like the last few years, dude. Like I was like in a zone. I don't even know what the fuck happened. Like, it was like because the whole time I was like, well, fuck, Kasim's up there crushing, talking about these two black lesbian ladies and shit like that. I was like, what the fuck I'm gonna talk about? I was like, damn, I'm going last. Oh shit. I was like, you went up, the other person went up. Then I was like, I'm gonna destroy it. I'm like, fuck, man, I ain't gonna be able to do good. I ain't gonna have to do nothing. I don't went up there and fucking had the best, probably that's been my best set since this
2023.
Huh?
Of 2023.
No, I would have said before more than that. Probably since like I had a killer set in like 2018. Probably my best set since then.
It was fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
Because I did pretty good. I got off. I was feeling good. And then they went on. I was like, damn, dude. There's another level to this shit, you know?
Because Kasim killed, and like, not to my home, I think I did better than Kasim. And Kasim was like in the zone.
Yeah.
And that for me, that was like the biggest thing that's ever happened to me. Because
Kasim's an OG.
OG who kills, and he killed it.
And Kasim's gonna watch this. He's gonna have some words for you.
Well, he was there, and then Kasim like he was like, hey, brother, that was like some shit. And even Tony gave me like, man, he was like, brother, what the fuck? I was like, I don't even know what that was.
Yeah.
Because it was like mostly crowd work. I was asking this one dude like, why was he late? And then he was like, I was waiting on my mom. And then I was like, your mom made it here. I was like, what was your excuse? He's like, I had to get it from the airport. I was like, so you got there from the airport, but somehow they beat you here? So it was like, don't be lying, nigga. Don't be threatening your mom. So it was like hella like funny shit like that. I didn't even talk to the lesbian black women who was up front. I just kept it moving. Yeah.
Those shows are the funnest because that was the Black Lives Matter show.
Yeah.
So those like the audience is the best, bro.
Yeah.
They're so much better.
Yeah.
What do you mean like?
It's supposed to be a black show, so I don't know why I was booked on it.
Yeah.
But the audience, the comics, is supposed to be like a black show.
Shivaan, bro.
And it was like all like black people from like out of town too. So it was like a lot of that. And then it was like one black dude up front. I think he had like a few kids or something. It was a good little. It was like
That's a dope audience when it's people from out of town in the Bay. That are here to see like
Yep.
You consider that's your best set you've ever had? You guys have one that you think is your best set?
Same thing. I didn't even record it, man. But I have my.
Where at? Like when?
This was
this year?
Yeah, no, this was last year at a Hotel Via. It was a show ran by Leroy Abue.
Oh yeah, Leroy,
it was a hotel rooftop, man.
Oh shit.
Fuck yeah, I was getting nervous, but. Yeah, I don't.
You didn't record it either.
Nah, I just have my voice.
Dude, every time I bring my camera, it's like an okay set.
I didn't record nothing. So I thought I recorded my voice, and then I looked, and then when I walked off stage, I looked at it. I didn't press record. So I didn't no audio, no nothing. So my two best sets that I specifically remember was that one, and then another time before that, like I remember I went up, I just said like 5 words, and I had people dying immediately. My two best sets, I haven't recorded them.
I did realize that too. That sucks. Like in the last like really good sets I had was at Barrel Proof last Friday.
Oh yeah.
And I fucking wish I would have recorded that because I did shit I'd never done before. And then I did the show in Chico that you did Friday like 2 months ago.
Okay.
And I did hella good that day, which got me to headline there next month.
There you go.
But I wish I would have recorded it because it was like I said shit I never said before on stage, and it's just like it's out there now. I don't even remember it.
Okay, well, I remember another time I had a good set at Barrel Proof. Now you reminded me. And then the guy was recording, and he said his hard drive crashed. So man. Like he
sometimes the universe doesn't want shit to be shown.
It was crazy set because I still remember I had a picture up where like I remember this dude said he was gonna beat me up because he was like because this is back when I said I was like I'm big like this because I used to play sports. You just big like that from eating. And And then his friends was like, don't worry about it. He's not gonna do nothing. And then his friends bought like one of my merch shirts and made him wear it after the show because he was trying to fight me. But then it was like just trying to like, man, I was like, stand up. I was like, dude, you fat dude. Yeah. And he was like, whatever. And so I was like, no, I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. Right. And then it was this other table and it was like this guy, his best friend and his sister. And I was like, oh, so you guys are friends? He's like, we're best friends. Or at least we was. I was like, oh, it was?
Oh, damn.
I was like, what happened? He was like, ask him. And he was like, so I started dating his sister. I was like, oh. Then his mom was single and she was like throwing it at me.
This is in San Jose.
Santa Rosa. No, it was Santa Rosa. Barrel proof. So it was just a funny ass.
I've seen people like wanting to beat him up fucking like probably 3 times now at shows.
Yeah. Maybe you're the problem.
I think you need therapy, bro.
So I go.
People probably want to just test like, I think I can take him.
Yeah.
That's usually what it is.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what it was. Like, I'm talking about San Jose. Remember, it was like a random lounge where some dude, I think you were talking about his girlfriend or something. And then it was like after the show, the dude was like hella like trying to fucking mad dog him and shit. It was
I remember that. I remember that. So the funny thing about it was a dude and his girl, and it was his first time meeting her family.
Yeah.
He was pissed because I was doing crowd work and just asking him a few questions. He's like, you can move on. But it's funny because the family members who she was
cool.
with, they was cool as shit and they looked like kind of like good. So they was respecting. It was like
my brother, my son-in-law, future son-in-law might be a serial killer kind of, which he broke down.
He was like, they was like, man, you good with us? And I was like, hell yeah, because they was like tatted up and shit like that, like the uncles was, and he was like the square with like just a button up, and he was like, hey, no, we gonna leave. And then his girl was like, cool. He just got mad.
Right. You guys ever been like had the threat of violence ever at
No, but I was thinking, I'm surprised Kasim doesn't get more shit.
Oh,
yeah.
He
fucking goes in on people, bro. He goes in. When we did the Paina show, do you remember that? I was in the green room, right? And I hear like these crazy laughs. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I go out, there's nobody on stage. And he just took the wireless mic, started walking around the audience.
And like, you look like you're gay, but you're secretly hiding it. Shit like that.
Yeah, it was wild.
Oh, damn. I see, like, I think I remember saying, like, you got a girl with you, but you look like you gay. Like, some shit like that.
It was wild.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like what it happens, it's like, you know, like you're in a closet, but you got a girl with you, so you confused.
Yeah,
you know, that's what.
Hey, if I didn't look at you, that sounded dead like it.
Wait. Hey, do Brian Hicks now.
Oh, nigga. Hold on, I gotta turn it aside. Okay. Everybody, you got a little black in you. You might have a little in you later. He's like,
hey, Corday.
All right, everybody, clap with me once. Okay. All right. That was like a little black. That was a little Steph Curry black, but we want to get Draymond black.
Damn. Oh, okay. I didn't know you do impressions.
I do impressions of my friends. So like that's only like most of the time it's just inside jokes kind of shit. Like most people relate, but it was like, who's this random motherfucker? But like, never mind, you don't know. So yeah.
Damn, the Kasim was goddamn. I was like, wait.
Yeah. No, because I look up to Kasim, so like I've been on so
that's one thing I liked about you when I first met you is I met you at a show and Kasim was there. And I think it was at Taupes.
Oh yeah.
Taupes.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's gone now.
Taupe, yeah.
Yeah. And he was saying something about how you're terrible at stand up. You know how he always like roasts like new comics or whatever. And then I think you made fun of how like you can't trust someone who drinks coffee this late at night. He's always drinking coffee.
Yeah. That bites me. I was hanging out at Cheaper in the green room one time, and I said something to him, like trying to roast him. He fucking destroyed me. Just destroyed me.
Now, if Kasim is in the zone, there's no whole bars.
There's no stopping him.
I was there like, what am I doing?
Yeah. So it was, that's definitely funny as shit. Yeah. But I feel like the reason why Kasim don't get beat up because he looks like he works at a corporate office. So he says this kind of stuff. It's like, man, if this dude wasn't a CEO.
I said it to him the other day at Paina. I was like, you look like you fix home alarms in the hood.
I told him he looks like a public defender when he has to
definitely.
I was in the green room at Cos one time, and I was like imitating Troy, and then he walked in. He's like, "Is that supposed to be me?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's pretty good. That's pretty good."
You got a Stroy?
I kind of don't. I don't know Stroy that much. It's like, oh my mama. Like it's about it. Like, oh shit, Corday. All right, so who on the show? All right, shit. Well, nigga, we about to go out there and do it.
It's a trip because he's like off stage. He's way quieter now than he used to be. When I first started stand up, he was like more, like now he's like mellowed out.
Yeah. Because he's doing a lot more shit. That's probably what he's probably always thinking. Yeah. But he was like how he was on stage, more off stage when we first started too. Yeah. Like how he was acting like that.
You're like, because you still got that young puppy energy off stage.
Yeah, I'm like, excited to be there.
His tail's wagging and shit.
Yeah.
Like he's about to go up.
I'm about to do a show.
Yeah. That's true.
You know when dogs are excited, they do a little turn.
Spinning around for no reason.
Like they're like this, and then they turn around, and then you still got that, bro.
I do generally, like, before I go on stage, when they call my name, I get fucking excited, bro. I'm like smiling ear to ear. I'm like, let's fucking go.
Do a little.
It's good.
A little. He walks.
Little shuffle.
I'll enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah. You still got the little shine in your eye, bro.
Yeah, it's going away.
Nah, try to keep it, man. Try to keep it as much as possible.
When did that go away for you guys?
Nah, it stays. It stays. It went away for a bit, like
Mic check.
like the in between. Like I used to say like 3 to 5 years, but then I started like getting like featuring and headlining spots, and then brought it right back. So that kind of.
But you go through dark phases.
Yeah,
The first time I met Corday, bro, it was you were headlining Cobb's the Who's That show.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's when you first met him?
The first time. I wasn't even doing comedy then, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you did come up to me and talk to me. He was hella awkward because I was like, is that this dude? And then you was awkward, but I was like, oh, that dude must be high, because he was like, oh shit,
You probably
that shit was
were.
good. He was like,
You were high.
Yeah.
He walked up, he was like, what's up, man? How was it? Hey, that shit was good. And sometimes when random people say what's up,
what's up, baby? How you?
I was like, all right. And it was like, what's this? I was like, what the fuck?
My name is Soul Child. I really enjoy comedy.
He was going to invite you over.
Denise was the host, right?
Yeah, Denise was the host.
Yeah,
Yep,
bro.
yep.
I was like, damn, these are professionals, because I didn't know anybody, right? I was like, man, these are probably like touring comics.
Wait, that was like 2 years ago?
Almost 3 years. It'd be 3 years in
that?
August. Yeah, it'd be 3 years in August.
No, wait, 3 years?
No, 2022.
No, bro, we filmed,
about 2 years.
we filmed
So
a
2 years.
little promo for it here.
Yeah.
Damn, that's been that long ago?
Yeah, it's been that long, dude. Yeah.
That was a lit show, bro. You did like an hour.
Yeah, I did 55.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
50,
They recorded it too, but it's it's buried under the ocean.
Yeah.
What?
The audio got fucked up.
That happened to me too for a cop show.
Phil was there. Phil recorded it. We had like 3 cameras.
El Gordo, right? Featured? Or no?
Yeah.
El Gordo Momo. Yep.
Marcus Howard, no?
Marcus Howard did like a 10, 15-minute spot. Yep, all that shit. It was.
Yeah, that was. I was like,
Damn,
Was that the
you were
longest set
new
you
back
done?
then.
huh?
No, the
I didn't
longest-
even start then.
Oh,
bro.
you haven't even started.
Yeah. It was probably like maybe a week later. I went to Mutiny.
You're inspiring motherfuckers out there, dude.
Appreciate it, man.
So
Hell
thank
yeah.
you, bro.
No problem, man. Anytime.
Bro, because I seen him outside. And you got a Benz, right? Like a
Yep.
yeah. I was like, oh shit, Corday. my bad.
That's what headliners
My
got.
bad.
See, like the whole day you've been kind of like stuck in weed coma,
He came alive.
and then we got deep inside your brain waves and like, wait a minute.
Inception. We had to put the thought. We had to make it.
Hey, I
think
wanted
he
to
thought
ask,
about
do I really come across as a stoner? Dude, no, seriously, do I?
I'm gonna be honest, dude. Earlier in this podcast, you was very short.
I was high. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I know. So I was like, this dude high right now. But you've been coming out more like you've been like, oh shit, like I'm like So that's why sometimes like
You
don't.
look like you just got done crying. Your eyes are so fucking.
I don't know about crying. It seemed
Nah,
like
fucking
you like way more.
Your eyes
Like,
are puffy.
your buzz is going away. You know, because you know how people be like, just like, oh yeah, I'm chilling.
Quick question: were you nervous about doing the podcast?
Always, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's cool. I'm just when you said it. Do I look like I eat a lot? That's what.
I hope that doesn't hinder me, you know? Like,
it's
the
fun,
stoner,
bro.
like, oh man, he probably forgets shit, which I do sometimes.
I was gonna say that.
I just like how that like fucking core memory came out about this guy. We're like, hey, wait, you look familiar.
Nah, I mean, come on.
I'm fucking with you. Anything you guys want to plug before we end this episode?
Come to our shows, support us, buy his artwork.
Buy my art,
yeah.
man.
Buys what?
Artwork.
Oh yeah,
His
yeah, dude.
autistic ass artwork.
Can I keep that book?
Yo, pick a print. Any one of y'all pick one
real?
print. Yeah, I got y'all, man.
Nah, I'm gonna let you keep all this shit. That's nothing there.
It's dope being here because when I first started comedy, like one of the first people that like really started
don't
fucking
give
with
me
me.
a core memory. You
no,
too,
not
bro,
you,
not
not you. It was Tony Sparks.
Oh, you saw his episode?
Yeah, and then I saw his episode and I was like, oh, that was dope. And I think I DM'd you guys. I was like, yo, that was fun. Like, I like your podcast. Keep going. And I think you left me on red, but it's cool.
No way.
It's cool to be here now.
No way.
Nah, I think you liked the comment. I
Full
don't know,
circle.
dude.
Full circle.
So it was dope.
Damn. What was that? 2 or 3 years ago?
No, it was like a year.
Was it a year ago?
Nah, it was like 2, 3
Oh,
years
like
ago.
2, 3 years ago.
Nah, because I only been doing comedy for a year.
Oh shit. And we've been doing this since 2019.
Or maybe it was an old episode. It might have been an old.
It was an old episode. Yeah.
Tony's episode was like 2 years ago.
Yeah. So maybe I just
Yeah.
dug it up.
I think I had just started hosting.
Yeah.
I just finally. I had just joined then. So.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was like,
I do.
2022. Yeah, it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I do remember because then I met you. I then met you at Big T's show at Barbary Coast.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh hey, I saw it, and I thought you. And then I just thought he was like a dude who watched. I was like, hell yeah, dog. And then I see him on stage, like, ah, fuck, another comic. I thought it was an audience member that saw me at the. I'm fucking with you.
I get it though. Yeah.
We need to do comedy butt naked, brother.
Tony, dude.
Hey, before we go, your social medias, anything you want to plug for our listeners?
Yeah, my Instagram is Arteezy, ARTEEZY, and then our comedy Instagram is That's Crazy Comedy.
That's crazy. And what about you, Mr. Shivaan?
Shivaan Nadan. I mean, that's my name.
The high is coming back.
Shivy LOL. Follow me on at Shivy LOL and my art page Shivaan at
Hell yeah.
Shivaan.
We're about to do a fucking comedy show with Shivaan. I'm sorry, art show with Shivaan.
That's right.
I got an art gallery that you could
For sure, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Put some of this shit up.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Look at that shit. Look at that. It moves. Oh wait, no, that's just because I thought it was.
Do acid, adults. You can do little shit like this, all right?
Sometimes acid works out, bro.
Yeah.
Have you guys done it? You guys fuck
Only
with
acid I
psychedelics?
get is acid reflux, homie.
There we go. Same. Tomatoes fucks me up.
Tongue for it all the time. Hey, thank you guys for coming.
Thank y'all, man.
We'll see you again in 6 months.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
No, but for real, I'd like to have you guys back again. Maybe next time we're gonna do it. Everybody high.
Everybody high, but he's sober.
Yeah.
All right. Anything
we
you guys
just like
wanna?
that.
Anything you guys wanna? Where will you be a month from now?
On this planet? I don't know.
You motherfucker.
Oh, a month from now? Oh,
Shows. We gotta start plugging our shows, Corday.
I'll probably be in LA.
Probably, okay, all right.
Improv.
I'll probably be in Chico. All right, that's been the Voice Party.
And we're out.
Yee.